If you have ever seen Boxelder bugs covering the sunny side of your home, gathering around windows, or sneaking inside during the cooler months, you already know how frustrating they can be. The good news is this: Boxelder bug problems usually do not start inside the home, they start outside. And that is exactly why preventative pest control makes such a big difference. At First Choice Pest Solutions, one of the most important things we help homeowners understand is that Boxelder bug control is not just about reacting once they are already inside. It is about getting ahead of the problem before they start piling up on siding, doors, and windows. So how does preventative pest control help with Boxelder bugs? First, it helps reduce the number of bugs gathering around the exterior of the home in the first place. Boxelder bugs are attracted to warm, sunny surfaces, especially in late summer and fall. You will often see them clustering on the south or west side of a home, where the sun hits strongest. They are looking for warmth and protected areas where they can settle and eventually slip into small gaps and openings. That means the outside of your home becomes the main target area. Preventative pest control focuses on treating those key exterior surfaces before Boxelder bugs become a major issue. Instead of waiting until they are inside your living room, inside window frames, or crawling around ceilings, the goal is to intercept them where the problem begins. This approach matters because once Boxelder bugs get indoors, they can be difficult to manage without repeated frustration. They do not usually reproduce inside the home the way some pests do, but they can gather in large numbers and become a constant nuisance. Homeowners may vacuum them up only to see more appear the next day. That is where prevention becomes much more valuable than reaction. Another reason preventative pest control helps is because it targets seasonal pest behavior. Boxelder bugs are predictable. They tend to become more noticeable during certain times of year, especially when temperatures begin to shift. That gives pest professionals the opportunity to apply treatments at the right time, before the bugs start trying to work their way into the structure. Timing is a big part of successful control. If you wait until Boxelder bugs are already deep inside wall voids or attic spaces, you are already behind the problem. But when treatment is done proactively, it creates a protective barrier that helps reduce activity before those bugs ever make it in. Preventative service also helps identify conditions around the home that may make Boxelder bug activity worse. For example, some homes have more vulnerable entry points than others. Gaps around windows, doors, siding, vents, utility penetrations, and trim can all create easy access. A preventative approach allows those areas to be noticed earlier, so the homeowner is not just getting treatment, but also a better understanding of where pests may be getting in. This is important because pest control works best when treatment and exclusion work together. Spraying alone is not always the full answer. A solid preventative pest control plan looks at the bigger picture. It helps reduce active pressure on the outside of the home, while also helping homeowners stay ahead of the structural conditions that invite pests in. And with Boxelder bugs, that makes a big difference. A lot of homeowners assume Boxelder bugs are just something they have to live with every year. But in many cases, the severity of the problem can be reduced with the right preventative service and the right timing. That is especially true in areas where Boxelder bugs are a recurring seasonal issue. Preventative pest control is really about consistency. It is about protecting the home before pest pressure builds. It is about treating the exterior at the right times, monitoring activity, and making it harder for pests like Boxelder bugs to turn your home into their overwintering spot. At First Choice Pest Solutions, that is the mindset we bring to pest control. Not just dealing with bugs once they become visible, but helping homeowners stay one step ahead of them. Because when it comes to Boxelder bugs, the best results usually come from stopping the problem before it moves indoors. So if you are starting to notice Boxelder bugs gathering around your home, or if this is something you deal with every year, now is the time to think preventatively. Proactive exterior treatment can go a long way in reducing activity, protecting entry points, and making your home less inviting to these frustrating seasonal pests. If you want help protecting your home from Boxelder bugs and other seasonal invaders, contact First Choice Pest Solutions. Prevention works best when it starts before the problem does.